The revelation of God's wrath, a divine orchestration. The book of Revelation is a powerful tapestry of visions, angelic declarations, and divine decrees. It reveals God's ultimate plan for judgment and redemption, encapsulating His wrath and mercy in an awe-inspiring narrative. As we delve into these passages, we are confronted with scenes that evoke both terror and hope, challenging us to reflect deeply on our faith and the destiny of humankind. The Herald of Judgment. In Revelation 14 verses 6-7, we are introduced to an angel proclaiming a message of eternal significance. Then I saw another angel flying in midair, and he had the eternal gospel to proclaim to those who live on the earth, to every nation, tribe, language, and people. He said in a loud voice, "Fear God and give Him glory, because the hour of His judgment has come. Worship Him who made the heavens, the earth, the sea, and the springs of water." This angelic pronouncement is a clarion call for humanity to acknowledge the Creator and submit to His sovereignty. The urgency of the message is palpable. The time of judgment is at hand. It is a call to worship the God who fashioned the cosmos, a reminder that the universe and everything in it belongs to Him. The fall of Babylon. The narrative then shifts to a somber prophecy about Babylon, a symbol of earthly power and corruption. Revelation 14 verse 8 states, "A second angel followed and said, 'Fallen. Fallen is Babylon the Great, which made all the nations drink the maddening wine of her adulteries.'" Babylon's fall represents the collapse of all systems and societies that stand in opposition to God's righteousness. It highlights the destructive consequences of living in defiance of divine law, serving as a stern warning to all nations indulging in moral and spiritual corruption. The mark of the beast and God's fury. The third angel's message is one of dire consequences for those who align with the beast and accept its mark. Revelation 14 verses 9-11 warns, "A third angel followed them and said in a loud voice, 'If anyone worships the beast and its image and receives its mark on their forehead or on their hand, they, too, will drink the wine of God's fury, which has been poured full strength into the cup of His wrath. They will be tormented with burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment will rise forever and ever. There will be no rest day or night for those who worship the beast and its image, or for anyone who receives the mark of its name." This vivid depiction of divine retribution underscores the severity of idolatry and allegiance to evil. The mark of the beast symbolizes submission to corrupt authority, a decision that incurs the full measure of God's wrath. The imagery of eternal torment is harrowing, painting a picture of relentless suffering for those who reject God's authority. The harvest of the earth. Revelation 14 verses 14-16 presents another angel, this time wielding a sickle, ready to reap the earth. "I looked, and there before me was a white cloud, and seated on the cloud was one like a son of man with a crown of gold on his head and a sharp sickle in his hand. Then another angel came out of the temple and called in a loud voice to him who was sitting on the cloud, 'Take your sickle and reap, because the time to reap has come, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.' So he who was seated on the cloud swung his sickle over the earth, and the earth was harvested." This passage symbolizes the gathering of the righteous, a divine harvest that separates the faithful from the wicked. It is a moment of ultimate reckoning, where the destinies of humanity are determined. The pouring of the seven bowls. In Revelation 15:1-16:21, we witness the release of 7 plagues upon the earth, each representing an aspect of God's wrath. Revelation 15 verse 7 describes, "Then one of the 4 living creatures gave to the 7 angels 7 golden bowls filled with the wrath of God, who lives forever and ever. These plagues are poured out by the angels, bringing devastation upon those who bear the mark of the beast. The first bowl causes painful sores, Revelation 16 verse 2, the second and third turn the sea and rivers into blood, killing all life within them, Revelation 16 verses 3-4. The fourth bowl scorches people with fire, Revelation 16 verses 8-9, and the fifth plunges the beast's kingdom into darkness, Revelation 16 verses 10-11. The sixth dries up the Euphrates River to prepare for the Battle of Armageddon, Revelation 16 verses 12-16, and the seventh unleashes a catastrophic earthquake and hailstorm, Revelation 16 verses 17-21. divine justice and mercy. Despite the terrifying scenes of judgment, Revelation offers a profound message of hope and redemption. Revelation 14 verses 12 to 13 encourages the faithful. This calls for patient endurance on the part of the people of God who keep His commands and remain faithful to Jesus. Then I heard a voice from heaven say, "Write this, blessed are the dead who die in the Lord from now on." Yes, says the Spirit, they will rest from their labor, for their deeds will follow them. God's justice is tempered with mercy for those who remain steadfast in their faith. The promise of rest and eternal reward for the righteous is a beacon of hope amid the storm of divine wrath. Conclusion: a call to reflection and action. The book of Revelation is not merely a prophecy of doom but a divine revelation that calls us to self-examination and steadfast faith. It challenges us to reject the allure of worldly power and corruption and to stand firm in our allegiance to God. As we ponder the apocalyptic visions and the outpouring of God's wrath, we are invited to deepen our worship, strengthen our resolve, and place our trust in the one who holds the keys to eternity. In the end, the message of Revelation is clear: worship the Creator, live righteously, and prepare for the day when all things will be made new. For in the midst of judgment, there is the promise of a new heaven and a new earth, where righteousness dwells. Revelation 21 verses 1 to 4. Kindly subscribe, like, follow, share and comment. Jesus, I give my life to you.